So Shining Star is the idea that tomorrow. I mean, do we go out? I mean, are you going to go out to seek some contact with the?
I already have it. I'm way ahead of you. I already have it.
So they're going to come to us?
Yep.
Okay.
Somebody who is empowered, unlike Ernest, to give us what we have coming to us. Because we have already supplied valuable information and documents, and I have promised, truthfully, that I have a thing of interest. I mean, imagine they can get their hands on a like terrorist cult leader like that, who's giving them all sorts of trouble over there in Smith City. So, you know, they can call off all those weird black ops squads skulking all over the place, unsuccessfully, I might add.
Well, they could, I'm sure, do.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Okay, so
when they have me on the job,
Champ is asleep in a corner. His little antenna.
No, see, he's fine.
Drifting in the air. As he, I don't know. Dreams the sweet dreams of a cave bug. Is there anything else anyone would like to do before turning into bed or whatever it is you want to do?
What do you think, Christabel? You happy? There's a roof. It's nice and enclosed. We're not outside.
Let's sleep in a bed that doesn't move.
Right.
I think Girl before turning in would probably do one little check just to see if I mean, it is in the back of Girl's mind that, you know, possibly somebody's tipped off somebody here and might be following us. So I think before turning in, which I'm hoping I can do peacefully, but I would take a quick look around down in the common room and maybe outside just to see if it seems like there's anybody.
Catastrophic result, Girl gets arrested and the execution is tomorrow.
I'm sure that's not going to happen. But let's find out. Okay. So you're going to have a...
Speaking of tying people up at night.
So is this just you're kind of just having a little walk around, or are you sneaking around stealthily? Just to see which role.
Because that's not suspicious.
I'm happy to just wander down and have a look and have a bit of an alertness roll thing going on while you scan.
No, I think Girl will do it stealthily. I think, you know, because if somebody's following and they see me walking around, they would probably.
So
you know,
it sounds to me like this is dropping out of the window, creeping around the building to look for people who look. Is that the sort of thing?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
You can have a +1 for
Christabel, go seduce the landlady so she doesn't notice anything.
Okay, so I got with the
not really into that sort of thing.
I'm just talking about keeping her not noticing anything. I don't really care about any other aspect of that.
With the +1 shift, I got superior with my stealth.
Okay, cool. That seems like you can avoid being detected by anybody who is looking for you. Couldn't say if that means you avoid being detected by people who are looking for you. And you can be relatively reassured there doesn't seem anybody creeping towards the rooms you're in, anything. You don't find anyone watching the rooms. You don't find any people having whispered conversations in the corner. You do see that the Sabuko, the doctor from the ship, is in the bar. But he's just having a drink, talking to a few people.
No, he's probably hitting his connect.
No. Doesn't seem particularly suspicious, but he is there, and obviously, maybe it's just a coincidence that he's in the same tavern in your
Yeah, I got the same feeling, Robbie. That guy's been dubious from the start, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I think
if you want to keep an eye on him for a bit,
try to dose you with the wrong drug.
Yeah, I think I'll keep an eye on him for a little bit to just see what what
So
he might be up to.
he does finishes his drink, walks outside. A little bit later, someone follows him. They're off down a little alleyway across from from the inn. You want to get a bit closer and see what they're doing? You can do that.
Sure. Yeah, I think I would.
Well, okay. If you insist on doing these things with,
you just can't get over the idea of being an adventurer in a fantasy role-playing game, can you?
Oh.
Yeah, give me an alertness to see what you tell.
Alertness.
A sensible distance it would be, depending on.
No. Is that your catastrophe face?
I have very good alertness, but I rolled a 0-1.
Put a check mark next to your alertness.
Oh, the king of checks.
Yes, I guess we'll find out what happens then. Robbie, do you need to be getting off? I noticed that you.
Yeah, I probably do. Yeah, I'll need to get back to.
Oh, I love it. Here's the cliffhanger. She listens, she sneaks, she listens, she sneaks. We see her reaction and she suddenly realizes what on earth is going on here. Oh, no! Tune in next week.
Yeah. And now I have a whole week to work out what that's going to be. So that's great. Thank you. And you can each have 2 inspiration books. So,
2 inspiration.
Yes.
I'll put 1 in fate.
All right, so my inspiration, I saved my 3 from last time, so I can get another spell.
Oh, exciting! Have you got one in mind?
I'll probably think about it. Possibly water mastery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but I might want to think about that a little bit. I'll look at the spells next week to see.
Well, my bargain goes up, but my sincerity doesn't.
Oh well.
Fate and intuition both go up.
Ooh,
no, there you go. An interesting choice.
I'll have to think of reasons for our intuition.
Cool.
Hopefully. How are people feeling about the game just generally? Because obviously we've played quite a while, and are people enjoying it enough to want to carry on and explore some stuff? I don't.
I'm kind of interested in what you're going to make of our new circumstances, because we've kind of like fully entered a completely different arc. Although what interests me is that both Girl and Shining Star have kind of crested on the basis of their initial concepts. Now, as far as becoming like a spy for the establishment in Tourmaline, that seems a very fitting. I mean, I don't know if that's where we're going with it, but it seems a very fitting place for Shining Star to be. The question is, what's a fitting place for a girl to be in these circumstances, as opposed to just kind of knocking around, making catastrophes, and falling into trouble over and over? I mean, her mom's not here. She's out of the whole East. We moved away from the whole Nomad Easterling thing entirely. So is Girl out of her element? I mean, what's going on with that?
I guess I was thinking about throwing out the idea of maybe time skipping a little bit, or getting us situated. You know what I mean? To
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
that we don't fight our way through things day by day for a while. Yeah.
Yes, I was conscious of that as well.
That's a thought.
It's been very compressed, and I was trying to think of a good way to say, okay, what would you have wanted to do for the last monthly? And then make you roll some dice to find out how it went.
Right. Then we all make fate rolls and discover whether we wake up, like in the river or in jail. Or
I don't want to lean too much on fate. I'm happy to. You've been, I don't know, maybe doing business deals.
At last, my business skill will.
That's right.
Unless it doesn't, you never know.
I'm happy for you to have a thought about what you.
I like the idea of picking a couple, one or more skills that we roll to situate you in how well we did at whatever.
Yeah.
And then we skip ahead, 6 months or something to see how things are based on those. That seems like a good idea.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
We'll try that for next week. So have a thought about what you might want.
Right.
What
Right.
how do we describe them earlier? Nice, well brought up young ladies.
That's right.
Looking for someone to say have been doing.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would definitely like to see if we can do something with a like phase 2 of the game. That would be neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So